And welcome back to another review by Projects. I'm Psycho, and I'm going to be reviewing another part of the Need for Speed series, Need for Speed Carbon. Need for Speed Carbon, well, as all of the Need for Speed games, no surprise, is a racing game. And it features a really good story, actually. It's one of the games where the story, one of the Need for Speed games where the story is really one of the basics in the game. The story is really good and quite long, so it can keep you in the game for quite a long time. In the game you have a lot of rivals, and is a very intense game, actually. And the thing that pretty much most surprised me as I was going through the Need for Speed series is the dialogues in the game. They are actually really good. They added a lot of the dialogues if we compare it to the other ones, the dialogues in Need for Speed Carbon are kind of better, even better than in Most Wanted, than they were in Most Wanted before. As far as the gameplay goes, well, as said, as all of the Need for Speed games, it's a racing game with a lot of action, actually. As you get the wingman to help you, it even enhances the whole racing experience throughout the game. And it makes it even more interesting, actually. Well, as in all of the other Need for Speed games, you actually never leave the car, but that doesn't seem to be a problem because you kind of get used to it, and well, the main point of the game is racing, so leaving the car isn't really a necessity. I'm sorry about that. It has an impressive physics engine. It was even more upgraded since Need for Speed Most Wanted, and the police chases that they kept are a nice touch to the game. They aren't really hard or anything, but they kind of keep the game more interesting, add something else to the game, and kind of make it more playable, and to get you more into the game. The graphics themselves are really good. But the thing that I kind of didn't like throughout the game is that it is very dark. They could have lighted it up a bit, but it kind of gives you the experience of the, well, kind of illegal street racing that happens throughout the night. So that's pretty much why the game is a bit darker. Need for Speed Carbon can be run on most of the PCs. It doesn't have really high requirements, so even if you have a bit older PC, the game should work without really bigger problems or anything. So in my opinion, Carbon is a great game. It's a great continuation to the Need for Speed series with a great story. It's pretty much one of the better in the series, especially with adding with the addition of the new race styles, especially the canyon races. I really love those in the game. They were a lot of fun to play. So yeah, Carbon is pretty much one of the better ones in the series. So I recommend it to all of you guys. It's really worth playing if you haven't played it yet. So yeah, well, that's pretty much going to be all from my side. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment on the videos, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one.